or you can interview this person in New York or LA. Here's the week they're in New York. Here's the week. Now, I haven't, like, I've passed on a lot of interviews lately just because they're not really right for us in this audience. I say yes to many, but you get the thing and they're like, this is their week in LA. And I have to tell you, what's really weird? A lot of people, even bigger names, some I didn't pass on, it's just the timing didn't work out. But a lot of bigger names are actually choosing. People are telling me through their agents and managers, like they want in person. They're like,
Yeah.
this person actually prefers you to be in LA this week and do this in a studio. If you think
Yeah.
about it, it's probably easier for them. You're in a car, you're driving around, you did, KTLA, you're doing this in the afternoon. Well, let's fit David in at a studio, right? It's just another studio to stop by to do a podcast. Like, in a way, it is easier for them. And also, a lot of these older actors and actresses are not even, but they have people that do this for them, but and but they don't know how to get on a Zoom. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but they don't know how to.
Yeah.
Where's the link? And this, they have a team, but it is easier just to say, who is this guy? David, who's he? Okay, whatever. So I've gotten a lot of weird, like pretty big names recently, not Nicole Kidman and Charlize and Brad, but like people that I was like, yeah, I'd love to interview this person, and then it just doesn't happen. But I've also passed on a lot of things. But to your point, that's the thing about LA and New York. People are still there for the week to do press. Like you get work done that way. Yeah.
But we'll see how long that lasts. I don't know. You
We'll
know,
s- we'll
people
see
still
how.
going to be coming through New York? Are they still going to be coming through LA?
Well,
I
I don't know.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of
No,
things going on out there.
I know.
Um, what about this Ariana Biermann, the breakout star
Love
of
her. Obsessed.
Obsessed,
Love. Who
love,
knew? I love her.
love,
Love.
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 I mean, well, her and Riley, Candy's daughter, are best friends. She said on Watch What Happens, we have reconnected. Like, Riley is truly one of my best friends in New York City. They have a secret parent trap plan. Ariana and Riley will be going to dinner, and Ariana will invite her mother, Kim Zolciak. Kim cannot afford to pay. Ariana will pay for her. Riley will invite her mother, Candy. Now, that's a smart move because guess what? You ain't paying for nothing, Ariana. Candy Burruss is paying for the whole damn dinner, and you're going to get the extra caviar and champagne.
Mm.
But they are going to invite their mothers without telling the other one. So Kim will arrive and say, "Oh, what a great dinner, me, you, and Riley." Candy will arrive and say, "What a great dinner, me, Ariana, and you." And then the other mother will be there and they will repair the decade-old feud between Candy and Kim because Kim stole Don't Be Toddy.
Don't
And
be
Andy was all about
tired.
it. And he's like, I mean, it's not like it's like that big a hit. I mean, they claim
Yeah, but
Miley
that was one of
Cyrus
the
stole
worst business.
flowers.
Oh, really? From who?
I forgot, but it's someone big and it's a whole thing. I mean, I don't know if it's still a whole thing, but I forgot. You could Google it. It's someone
Oh, I want to
famous.
Google that. I'll go Google
Okay.
that. But what a horrible move by Kim Zolciak. Horrible. If you just split that those rights,
Mm-hmm.
you probably could have. You would be Luann de
Mm-hmm.
Lesseps. Like
Mm-hmm.
Candy. What a horrible person to. Candy's such a bad person to fuck over.
In the
If you
music
would,
business, yeah, I wouldn't do it.
and now the Broadway business.
Mm-hmm.
Kim probably could have been doing cameos if she'd stuck close to a star like that. Kim ain't very brat, but she does have some smart girls. Ariana just stealing the show. Let me look if it's not
She's
inspiring.
great. And you know the thing about Ariana, so that's their plan. Their plan is a secret parent trap plan against the parents. Ariana to me, I just don't I'm speechless. She really to me comes across as so fucking authentic. I don't feel she's thirsty. I don't feel she's trying. I feel she is I don't know. Is this what it is? You grew up on reality TV, and instead of leaning into the business, you lean out and are like, I know how to do this, and I just do it by being, imagine that. Just like I open my mouth and whatever comes out, comes out. I'm not planning this out. I mean, she seems so authentic to me. It does not seem contrived, it does not seem anything. I love it. I
I
love
do
her.
too. I loved
I
it. I
love
loved
her.
the Watch What Happens live appearance. I love the inside information because I think with Kim and Croy, you just couldn't get any truth to the
No.
matter. And Kim apparently is in a new home in Atlanta, loves Atlanta. I think has been there obviously for years and years.
Hmm.
Ariana has like this love-hate relationship with her dad, Croy.
Hmm.
Andy shady as F, and so asks Ariana, "What about Big Papi? Do you ever see Big Papa?"
And what did she say again?
Like, no, I don't, Andy. And she's like, people think he's my dad and sperm donor. No, I don't talk to my biological father. But Big Papa was, that was that was a huge part of that show. And we never really, I think they outed who his identity was. He was a married guy in Atlanta. But Big Papa was like, that was such a great character.
But see, this is why it's like amazing that someone could. I mean, I've always said this. I think you just have it in you. Like, I don't, you were all growing up a product of our kids, but like, not really. You know what I mean? Like, you come from a mother who doesn't have a pot to piss in and is like on the grift, and she's just so down to earth. And I mean, listen, I stand by the fact that I do wish in a way it was all New York kids and like the real New York, but Ariana's story is very New York. When I moved to New York, I mean, I grew up between New York and Connecticut, not a move really. If you're Long Island, Connecticut, you're local. But all my friends, when I started out practicing law at 24 years old in New York, everyone was like, I just moved here from Georgia. I moved here from Florida. I mean, this is a story of like, I was looking for my first apartment, we couldn't afford it. So her story is very relatable. I mean, people move to New York, the big dream, Sarah.
The big dream,
I
baby.
love her.
The big dream.
Can I tell you something else?
Tell me, because I got a million things I want to ask you about.
Okay, you asked me about some things. There's a couple things we're gonna save to next time.
Okay, all right. We're saving all
Well,
the Rhode Island stuff till next
yeah,
time,
let's
right?
save that
Okay,
because that's a
that's
lot.
fine.
But I do have to say, our friend PK is on the move. You know, he is tied at one point to a woman, then he was tied to Shayna Wall outside of Cipriani's in Beverly Hills. Very good place to eat, guys. Go to Cipriani's. I like the Beverly Hills one better than the New York ones. There's a lot in New York. One is kind of near where I live. Now he's still with Shayna Wall. They say Ryan Seacrest's ex. People very concerned about Ryan Seacrest. He posted a picture of himself. They say he looks gaunt. But apparently PK, these things surfaced a few weeks ago that he's with a new mystery woman in New York City who looks like, she does look like Dorit. I don't know if you saw these pictures. So PK has a new mystery woman amidst the war. When two tribes go to war, Frankie Goes to Hollywood once sang back in the 80s. When two tribes go to war. Well, apparently they're at war and he has a new lady. What do you think about this? Go
She's
PK?
beautiful. She looks like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh,
I mean, I do not worry about my Dory. I think
yeah.
Dory is a hot little cigarette and she will be just fine. And good for PK. Again, I
Good for
love
PK.
this trend of these wealthy, influential men dating women their own age. No
Mhm.
offense, I've dated a man 18 years older. I dated a man 14, 13, or 14 years older who I was nearly engaged to prior to Schman. So I have an affinity for the elderly. And believe me,
I get it.
an older rich man, I mean, there ain't many that I don't connect with, because they love well, now I'm getting to be 40, so I'm a little out of their age range, but you know,
Nice.
older men love a flirty younger girl, right? That they can just pay for and you do what you want. But I have some girlfriends that married money and they'll tell
Hmm.
you when you marry money, you work for it every single day.
Yep.
It is not an easy because you live their life. You live their life. You do
Yep.
what they want. They control the purse strings. They control your family's purse strings. It's nope. I don't want to do that.
I get
Instead,
it.
I'm working on being the breadwinner, so I get to control my husband's purse strings, which is so much fun.
That's a lot of fun, and that's why when you pop out the child and the camera's off and you're in bed with a microphone, you could still record.
I'm gonna have to,
Um,
sweetie. Are you kidding? I'm working on you. You all know I'm house hunting in LA.